I guess that's not bad. But it's still stupid. It's halves. That's a fair price. But in order to get 3 on her, straight up, I have to sell. I have to sell. And then I have to buy them back again. You can't put them 3 together. Or 2 together.
I thank you.
Like that. This silver sword. This is 11th sword. This looks like a woe down to me. At this point, since I have a silver sword and I have 11th sword, it shouldn't be hiding that. Look at this is 6. We clearly can see what these 3 things are, except there's still a question mark. That's ridiculous. Why is this still a question mark? Just to confuse the player, even though I know what the answer is? How is that helpful in any way? So like, you haven't seen this yet, it's a surprise! It's not a surprise. I've already showed you, and you can compare the stats, that this is clearly a silver, this is clearly 11, this is clearly a low down, but for some reason, they're not like, okay, now that you know that, because it's bloody evident you have them, we're going to no longer have them question mark. That would make more sense, but they don't. I don't know why you don't display that information at all times. There's so many screens that don't display that information when they're just as relevant to be displaying that information as any other. But instead, you have to go into here or the bond ring room, and then you get to know the information. That information. You see that bond level table? Why don't I get access to that whenever I access bond rings? In my menu, emblem rings, anything like that. If I'm accessing the emblem ring menu to know who I want to put which emblem ring on, why do I not have this table that's really important to make that decision with? Who thought that only here and the bond ring room, only those 2 rooms allow you this table, which is really important. Who leveled up with who? Who leveled up with who that wants now them back? Especially now that we got rings back, I want to know who leveled up with Sigurd and who leveled up with Leaf. Now, I gave Sigurd to Lapis because I realized that was the case. But then, why do I have to come here to know that? Anytime I'm choosing an emblem ring menu, which is like everywhere, you can pick out your emblem ring menu, you should have access to that table. Like, it's not like in the other places, that area that table is occupying is filled with something else. No, it's just blank. No! I pressed the wrong button. Is there a way? Okay, let's load. I would like to know though, is there a way to like go to the reference report? There should be. Like, you should be able to do this. Like, you can't rewatch things. That's really silly. You should be able to go to, even now, any of the conversations, go to any of the clicks and have like individual highlights over each of the letters and say, this is the cutscene I want to read, I want to watch again. You have the cutscene in the game. Let me choose whatever cutscene I want to watch again. Just maybe I want to watch it a second time. Maybe it was so good. It was such a great cutscene, right? That I want to see it a second time. Why wouldn't I be able to fucking do that? I should be able to see it as many times as I like, right? Simply a cutscene in the game, I should be able to see it again. It's right there with a menu. Have the ability to select the fucking letter and allow me to actually see it again. I'm supposed to kill that commander, but where is that commander? They do a really shit job telling me this is the commander. There's no word commander anywhere near here. But holy hell, that's the commander because he has the second. He has the bezel, the shard. It kind of reminds you of Resonance of Fate, which is a much better game. Which is much clearer about what is and what isn't the fucking commander. Like, there's leader assault in that game, kind of like this. But leader assault is actually like works, and you see the leader. The word leader is there in any fight that you have. This shit, there's no such command. Where's the commander? Who's the commander? This is the commander simply because of that pip. Kill that guy and you're good.
Here we go.
That's my 41, fucker. Oh, because I got stupid crystals. That's what I did. That's what I did that for. Crystals I don't even know what do. Bonus material. I didn't find any of the bonus material crystals. What are you talking about? I got that for fucking crystals. I don't even know what the crystals do. What do crystals do? Can you explain that? Especially at this point, if you explained it 10 years ago and I had no reason to know even what it was, I mean, you get some experience and other awards for battles you cleared at the end of the trial. Where's the experience, huh? You can get a jot of experience. What are you talking about? That's all I got. I didn't get any experience. I don't think I lost my items. Like, because I'm not high enough difficulty, or I'm not doing the right map, or none of it's explained. What am I supposed to do with that? There's no information here. It says you get experience and then you don't. What? That's a lot of wasted time, of fucking 3 hours for someone that doesn't give any experience. Did I get any experience for that? Doesn't the tutorial tell you that you get experience for doing that? What is this trash? You can't say you get this and then when someone does it and takes 3 hours, at the end of it go, oh, you didn't get any of it. Oh, okay. No, not even that. Just not even mention it. They don't even mention that they didn't give me the thing that they said they would give me. I want Anna and Kagetsu to be warriors, and I want Boucheron to be an halberdier, and blah blah blah. I need them to get experience to do that. And one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this was the experience. But no. And it talks about like you can enhance special weapons, but then I don't see it anywhere. When it promised that I would get XP. Now there's one thing, and I always harp on this, you know, when someone like goes out their way to get a treasure chest and then there's only, you know, whatever 5 rupees in the treasure chest and they're upset about it. I'm like, nobody promised you that going out your way to get this treasure chest is going to give you a fucking diamond ring or whatever. You know, nobody promised you shit for this, so this is on you. If you're not happy about it, that's your fault, because you were not promised. But here, when you go to the fucking guide, and I'm sure it told me before, which is why I had in my head that you would, it literally tells you you get experience for doing this. It tells you. It made that promise. If it was something whereby, oh, maybe I get this, I don't know. No, that's on me, alright, whatever, we'll just see what happens. But it told me, and when I was saying like, you know, carry on, see what happens, maybe I get something different that I wasn't being told about. You know, just information, whatever. But the fact that it does tell you in the tutorial, in the fucking guide, you know, you go to the trial guide, you get some experience. I didn't get shit. I didn't get fuck all experience. Materials and experience. I didn't get fuck all experience. Then I have every right to be angry. Every fucking right. Because look at that. That says I get experience. You can't have that clearly explained right here and then not deliver when the person goes through 3 fucking hours to get that. And he didn't explain anything about, oh, you need to be a certain fucking level and difficulty, or oh, you need to only be using on this map. No, anyone, because there's no specifics, therefore it's all. That's how things work. If you don't provide specifics, it applies to all. Where the fuck is my experience? Where the fuck is it?
My good friend.
He has an ability which is improves the stat gain from levels. Improve it. If it could be any worse, I wouldn't have any stats at all. No, what the fuck?
Fall here. I'm sorry, Divine One. It would be rash to press on. I must retreat.
Fucking piece of shit critical fucker. You would have survived fine if it wasn't a fucking crit. Does that mean that the next thing that thing does is a crit no matter what? Like, come on. This is garbage. Even if I pass a turn and he has to go again, he fucking crits again. Which is so rigged. It should be that if I pass the turn and he doesn't get to attack this turn, then he doesn't just get the crit the next time he attacks. How does that make any sense? I know what the answer is. I know what the answer is. Okay. The answer is...
I owe you for that.
Yeah. Okay. The answer is that. I don't care about that. Alright, do your stupid crit that you're gonna get even though it's a different turn.
Not if I can help it.
Okay, so now can we go back to normal? Go back to normal now, right? You had an attack. Your next attack. Like, I swear to God, if they fucking crit his next attack after that, I blocked an attack. I mean, we can even continue to do this forever. You know, we could continue to, like, heal this unit or whatever, move back behind. Heal to move, and then chain guard and do it again. That should be good. We should be good to go now. We should be fine. You had your next hit, and it was not a crit. So you've had a crit, and you've had a hit in between. There we go. That solved it. That's unfortunate. But that fucking solved it. But anyway, the point is, I want to be able to see my convoy before I make this decision, because this decision is fatal. This decision is one way. If I decide that I don't like the decision that I'm making, I have to fucking use a time stupid thing, which I only have a limited amount of, and I've definitely run out in previous missions. I don't want to run out here. I should be able to browse the fucking convoy so that I know that I can do this trade, give him the longbow, go over there, shoot, kill. Holding to attrition. Like, they hold to attrition. If they don't come over to fight me, I have to go over to them. I have to walk through all this garbage, and then as soon as I do, they're in range to attack me. Unless I have greater range than them, and then I can position myself just outside, and then that kind of like, defeats the whole argument because you're talking about two different pieces. But, that's an inherent, like, flaw of the game, of any form of SRPG, is this whole, like, if they don't come to me, I have to go to them. As soon as I go to them, I'm fucked. Because I go to them, they get the first hit. Most of the time. Unless I have greater range and I can both attack and hit, and that might be limited on only like my flyer, maybe one of my other two, units, and most of my units won't be able to participate before we've all taken it. I'm the player, it's a PC. It can wait all fucking day, it doesn't have a lifespan. I do, I have to get on to my life. So I have to make the first move. I need a clutch fucking dodge with 97 dodge, it needs to avoid everything. I don't want to look. 97's not enough, apparently. Are you having a laugh? You must be having a laugh. Look, literally both of them hit. Both of them hit her. Both of them. She never dodged a thing. 97 Avo and didn't dodge a goddamn thing. Oh my god. See, doubles don't give you... When you have the doubles especially, right? You have this as a move. Like, when you click that, that's it. It's done. You can't undo it unless you use a time rewind, and you don't want to waste that, right? So, like, I look at that, and that's something that, again, the game doesn't even help itself. It has things that basically teach me that that screen with the 4 yellow squares is the last one that if you press OK on, is an undoable action. And then you have this move, which has the exact same screen, and it's come later, not before, so they don't even let you learn from simply the order. So like, well, maybe you could just press this before you even get that one, so therefore that one won't give you the idea that this is a last square. So when I look at this, having just seen that one, and that be a final decision, this looks like a final decision. That these 4 squares are that's it. That's your choice. Just like those 4 squares of the doubles are a lost choice. This is a lost choice, right? And yet, no, it's not. No, how could I be so silly? Oh, it's not what is said. It is this instead. Because if you're, you know, like me, I've only ever played 3 houses in this. Like, if you play Triangle Strategy, again, Triangle Strategy is so much better. Like, we have a similar situation to this in Triangle Strategy. And that's like the wind attack from Narv, the really cool mage that has access to all elements. She has a move that you know, you could target an area of attack in like 4 different directions. But you know what's shown in this particular portion? You don't just get this bullshit where you don't actually know what's happening, but it looks like it's just going to be these 4 squares. It's showing you this from the off. You know? Also, what's really weird, look at that. I'm pressing left on the analog, and it doesn't actually go left on the analog. Press left on the analog, yeah, just left, and look what it does. Does it go immediately to the left one from here? No, it has a cycle. What's that about? It should be following whatever direction I choose on the analog. I have the access to the directional analog here. Just follow whatever I'm doing, not whatever random crap this is. You see what I mean? Like, it's such a poorly made game. There's so many factors that add up. That are like, why would you make it so that even if I press left, even if I press left, even if I press left, it doesn't actually go left until I cycle to the one that's left. Like, that's so dumb. What? Why? Why? Along with the whole, you know, oh, do I want to see, like, whether this dragon is targeting me and shit, you know? So I'm going to move the map. But actually, if you keep moving the map, no. You get free movement or 2 movement range with the map, and that's it at any point. You can't actually look at the map. There's no, like, you know, take out view, zoomed out view that shows the whole battlefield like you would in Triangle Strategy. There's no 360 scope like there is in Triangle Strategy. It is unreal bad. Like, you have way better examples that have already been made of, like, being able to have full control of the map, of being able to show player clearly right from the get-go what a move's going to do, what a Dragon Vein is going to do, not this rubbish. And a new player is like, if I press this, I'm going to waste my Vein of Flame, because if that's my option, I don't want to use it now. Because that's what it's telling me. If I click, you know, you don't know how many clicks you're going to need to do until the thing is, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So, like, I don't know that pressing A until I watch somebody else doesn't actually accept and do that. Doesn't do the 4. It just, you know, it goes to this part. It should start at this part so that nobody's confused about this nonsense. It's clear that it's confusing as fuck. And then anyone who's new, like me, isn't going to want to press on that option if that's what you're going to do with it. But it's actually to then go to another completely different highlighted option that shows you what actually will happen. Just do that from the start. What is the point in having this 4 directional, like 4... There's not even like arrows. It's just 4 highlighted squares. Well, that could just be the move then. I have no idea if that's going to be the move. I didn't make the move. I didn't make the game. You need to make that clear. Equip this. It's 23 right now. 23. 23. 2 and a 3. What's 2 and a 3 plus 2? 2 and a 5. 25. What do I get? Double. Still double. Design.
I won't fall here. I'm sorry.
I'll have to redo, and it has to be fucking time. Try again. I've got a plan for that. I will save here because the plan does involve paying money. I feel that means she doesn't die, right?
Relax.
She attacked her. $20, excuse me? How does that make any sense? I just added defense.
I won't fall here.
I just added defense.
I'm sorry, Divine One.
How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? When I add defense and you still do the same amount of damage, when I have a different value on my Would you stop with that?
I feel as if I have no brakes.
I let my guard
That is just stupid. Unbelievably stupid. No, you're fine. We're gonna rewind that. This guy is a fucking ridiculous moron. I don't care.